Well, from one war zone to another, moving on to the Russia-Ukraine front. Russia restricts flights after homes were damaged in the Saratov region as a result of Ukraine's drone attack. Russia's defense ministry said its air defense systems destroyed 9 drones over the Saratov region, which lies some 900 kilometers away from the border with Ukraine. Explosions were heard in at least 6 regions of the country. According to regional governors, Russian forces killed 1 civilian in the central Dnipropetrovsk region, another in the Zaporizhia region, and a third in the western city of Lutsk. In capital Kiev, at least 7 explosions were heard and residents rushed to take shelter in metro stations. This is amid a nationwide alert warning against Russian aerial attacks. Russian attacks also targeted energy facilities in the Lviv region in the west of the country. And earlier, an attack on an industrial facility in the eastern region of Poltava wounded 5 people. But Ukraine has responded with crossfire and counter-claims. In retaliation, Ukraine has launched a drone attack on 2 key Russian cities, Saratov and Engels. A woman has been wounded and several homes have been damaged. The governor of the region has said that a residential complex in Saratov was damaged by falling debris, but the drones were destroyed by Russia's air defense systems. Now, in Engels, the top floor of a residential building was damaged. Emergency services were put up at affected sites in both Saratov and Engels. The region is several hundred kilometers in distance from the border with Ukraine. Now, Russia has a strategic bomber military base in Engels, and that Ukraine has attacked numerous times since Moscow's invasion in February 2022. Meanwhile, Ukraine has also accused its Moscow-allied neighbor Belarus of concentrating troops on their shared border, warning against unfriendly actions. Kiev has asked Minsk not to take tragic mistakes under Moscow's pressure, saying it had recorded the presence of Wagner fighters on the border, and Ukraine has urged Belarusian armed forces to withdraw away to a distance greater than the firing range of Belarus systems. Now, viewers, remember, Belarus had allowed Russian troops to use its territory as a launchpad for their invasion of Ukraine even back in February 2022. And Belarus also hosts a number of Russian strategic nuclear assets. Now, the statement that we referred to earlier comes as Kiev mounts an incursion into Russia's Kursk region and as Russia continues its advance into eastern Ukraine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has reported further advances into Kursk. He said that forces have taken 2 more settlements under their control and that active actions are underway in 1 more settlement. Now, as part of an effort to counter Russia's advances in eastern Ukraine's Donetsk region, as Russia is inching towards its key location in Ukraine, Pokrovsk, Ukraine claims to have seized considerable Russian territory in the Kursk region. So both troops and both militaries are advancing in each other's nations. And on the Ukrainian side, they claim to have captured hundreds of Russian soldiers in the Kursk region. Zelensky has also said that the country's incursion into Kursk was launched preventively to stop Russia from occupying Ukrainian cities of Kharkiv and Sumy.
And their next step was to prepare everything in the northern part of our country on the side of the city of Sumy near the Kursk region. And the difference here is that we did it preventively so that they would not capture our city and we were able to do it before them.